So, I hope everyone enjoyed your weekends. We are live and streaming The Wolf Among Us, the final season. So, இப்போ வரைக்கும் the game has been so gripping with the story and the narrative, and it has been really nice experiencing the game full. I mean, ஏன் கொளறுறேன்? So yeah, so far in the story வந்து நல்லாவே it has been developed. பார்க்கலாம் இன்னைக்கு எப்படி இது கண்டினியூ ஆகுதுன்ட்டு. So yes, welcome to the stream, guys. நான் எதுக்கும் என்னோட ஸ்ட்ரீம் லிங்க்ஸ் என்னோட ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸுக்கு அனுப்பிச்சிடுறேன். அட்லீஸ்ட் ஒரு 2-3 பேராவது ஜாயின் பண்ணா நல்லா இருக்கும். ஜாயின். சாரி, மிஸ் பண்ணிட்டேன். Okay, guys, let's play. அப்படியே கண்டினியூ பண்ணலாமா இல்ல எபிசோட் 5 அப்படியே ஃபர்ஸ்ட்ல இருந்து ஆரம்பிக்கலாமா? ஓகே, ஐ திங்க் நான் அப்படியே அதை கண்டினியூ பண்ணலான்ட்டு இருக்கேன். பட் அதுக்கு மேல கரெக்டான ஒரு 2-3 பேருக்கு இந்த லிங்கை மட்டும் அனுப்பிச்சிடுறேன். ஓகே கைஸ், ஸோ ஸ்ட்ரீமை ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணலாம். யார் யார் சாட்ல வந்திருக்கீங்க? ஒருத்தனையும் காணும். வழக்கம் போல எக்ஸ்பெக்டட் தான் போல. ஓகே, லெட்ஸ் கோ. We're continuing from where we left off yesterday. Season finale of The Wolf Among Us.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets. Now, I may not be the best. I won't miss next time.
Whoa.
Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you?
You sure about that?
Yes, I'm quite sure. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
Yes.
Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
I just want to understand.
Reckless.
Not understand. I just want to find the killer.
What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things.
This is about protecting Fabletown. Some asshole murders two of our people. It's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who
What?
murdered them. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
You don't get to say that.
You have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions...
All right, man, let's go.
Well,
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say?
Is he gonna shoot me?
Fine. I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
I think episode 5 is going to be short than what I expected.
I know, but we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's
I'm
place.
fine, thanks for asking.
I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do
you?
you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get
Those
off?
poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone? Can I have your
Silence.
attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Bigby, is that true?
Well, is it?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is the rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not. Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
I can't believe it was him.
So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White. Unless you plan to abandon the charter entirely.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on.
involved.
Let him speak.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where
well.
it fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened. Maybe I should have kept an eye on him. But can you really blame me for what happened?
Of course we can. Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Look, I understand the confusion, but I had the best of intentions. My comrades are another matter, and I'm sorry for the predicament they put you in. They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
Is this going somewhere?
Straight to the point, I see. You'll make a fine deputy mayor. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but
Wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
you were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true?
Snow?
She was helping people glamour themselves as other fables. We couldn't let that continue.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The crooked man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die. And I'm just sorry it took us this long to realize what he'd been doing.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
So, are we done?
No, we are not done.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course! Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated the poor woodsman when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
What? You think you shouldn't be held accountable?
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them.
Damn, man.
Please.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain
here.
level of privilege should be afforded to
To
me.
who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up! You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
You're pathetic.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa!
your-
My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
Don't worry. He's gonna pay for it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
What?
I wonder what they'll say about you when the tide turns. What
There
lies
is no
they'll...
appeals process.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed?
So we get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
Everyone, calm down.
Look, I'm making the call.
Why should you?
He is the only officially appointed representative here.
Right. Bigby should decide.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
I'm gonna spare it.
Do what you think is right.
I'm going to imprison him, but not kill.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him
I'm
a
gonna-
fucking lesson.
No.
I'm gonna lock him up, guys.
Lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not this way.
Oh, what the fuck? I still had the time.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
That was abrupt.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you
After
can't
what
be serious.
he's done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
All right, do it. Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I
Whoa!
thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Let's just call it even.
Hey, Sheriff.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Listen, Snow, can we talk? I wanted to...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Hey, welcome to the stream.
You're late.
Thank you. Thanks for joining.
Someone's gonna
Hey, welcome to the stream. We have few people on the stream. Thank you. Thanks for joining. So we are almost at the end of season finale of Wolf Among Us. Okay. This guy is still out without a glamour.
Going. Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Your keys.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you? How are you, holding up? I know this isn't ideal for you. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
I've given you so many chances, Toad.
Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was
Sure, man.
nice.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best.
Oh,
It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
That's real nice.
real
She
nice.
said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. Don't worry.
You'll be safe
okay
there.
There's
I'll look out
plenty of
for you.
space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah.
Of
You
course.
don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No.
I'm not sure.
Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves. So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
By
Mr. Toad, he's been grumpy throughout every interaction that I had with him.
Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
I'm not saying anything here.
My fault.
It might look like I'm taking sides, but He is a pig and he remains with me all
Saying
the time
goodbye?
in my apartment. He does not roam around like Todd does. Lily?
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am.
For the rest of the
It's
life,
not easy to
unfortunately.
forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
You need to let it go.
How are you gonna move on if...
Bigby, I know you're trying to help, but this is just something I need to do on my own. Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
Again, guys, thanks for
It's
joining
about
the
what
stream.
happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together.
Whoa.
The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical
Let her talk in
evidence?
her own
It's okay.
pace.
Just calm down.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Damn. Wrong move.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
No, you shouldn't have
That makes
lied.
it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith.
But
I tried
that
to
doesn't
warn
change
Lily,
the fact
but
that
she
he
was
did
away for
order
scheduled
people to be
appointment.
killed.
So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at her
What?
doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you. You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Why did that feel weird?
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
No, something's off.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
What? They put me on a cliffhanger. அடப்பாவீங்களா? Okay, this is good to see. So 89% of the person made him go through the trial. And this is a decent number to 47% of the player base choose to imprison him instead of killing him or pushing inside the witching well. Come on, man, 2%. How bad could you be? Okay, so 98.5% of the player accepted his gift. How rude are you guys to not accept a gift from a little kid? Damn. But okay, I'm with the majority here, so yeah. Damn it, 8%. This one I actually missed. I was checking the YouTube comments, but I missed it unfortunately. So I might have clicked, I might have to go back to my own stream and see like what I missed. So, yeah, guys. So with that, the Wolf Among Us stream is over. It's sad that I had a week gap to continue playing this game. But if I finished it in maybe like 1 or 2 days in stream, that would make the experience much more better. I'm not saying it's not that much like எப்படி சொல்றது, இது கண்டினியூஸா ஆடி இருந்தீங்கன்னா அந்த ஸ்டோரியோட இம்பாக்ட் இன்னுமே நல்லா புரிஞ்சிருக்கும். எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் அந்த 1 வீக் கேப் இருந்ததுனால முன்ன மாதிரி I was not able to like experience the game to the fullest, but I did enjoy the complete gameplay from the start to the finish. And சொல்ல போனா எபிசோட் 1, 2, 3 மூணுமே செம்ம ஹூக், செம்ம பேசிங், ரொம்ப நல்லாவே இருந்தது. எபிசோட் 4 கொஞ்சம் ஸ்லோ ஆச்சு, எக்ஸப்ட் ஃபார் தட் ஒன் ஆக்ஷன் சீக்வன்ஸ். எபிசோட் 5 வாஸ் ஷார்ட் பட் இட் வாஸ் குட். அண்ட் ஒரு சேட் பார்ட் என்னன்னா, கிளிஃப் ஹேங்கர்ல இந்த அமாங் அஸ் முடிஞ்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் we were supposed to get The Wolf Among Us 2 back in 2019, but due to development issues and switching the game engine and some internal reasons in the game development, as of till now today, May 9th, May 9th, we still haven't gotten The Wolf Among Us 2. நான் பார்த்த வரைக்கும் they do have rumors saying like it is in development from ground zero with the new management at Telltale and everyone. So hopefully we will get the Wolf Among Us 2 in 2027 at the earliest or the mid. Because இதோட official re-announcement வந்து 2019லயும் பண்ணாங்க. ஒரு டீசர் ட்ரெய்லரும் they dropped it in Game Awards back then. But அதுக்கப்புறம் we haven't really heard anything. There are rumors going around. And as you know, people from Telltale left and they started their another company, which is Adoc, the developers of last year's 2025 ordered Dispatch Season 1, which I already played and completed. I could have streamed that game. I still have this I mean Dispatch with me. I could make a second run. முடிக்காத சில choices I could play and experience the story in another way. So that is also there. But Wolf Among Us, we have to wait for another year to drop. Okay, so with that being said, if you really like the stream, do give it a thumbs up. And yeah, in the stream, and I think actually firstல இருந்தே start பண்ணிருக்கலாம், especially episode 5. But it was a good closure. It's really like they left us on a cliffhanger. அது ஒண்ணுதான். Let me go and check the fan theories on Reddit. சில YouTubeல பார்த்தோம்னா it might fill the gaps, whatever I missed, whatever the finer details that it was. And if you are new to interactive games or point and click, or you want to start uh, like a gaming experience, I would definitely suggest you go with any Telltale games, because first of all they're highly story driven. You don't need any gaming experience to experience their games, and they're simple to start with. All you have to do is just point and click, take some directions, take some decisions. அந்த மாதிரி தான் இருக்கும் எல்லாமே. And முக்கியமான ஒரு விஷயம் என்னன்னா, இவங்களோட எல்லா கேம்ஸுமே it will run on almost a potato low spec PC. And some of their games are also available on mobile. You could also try that, because personally, Walking Dead Season 1, I completed in my mobile phone because I did not have a proper laptop back then. So I think I completed Walking Dead 1, 2, 3 season. Mission நான் முடிக்கல. Season 4, I think Frontierum நான் முடிச்ச மாதிரி தான் ஞாபகம் இருக்கு. But I'm not able to recall for some reason, which is also a good part, because I can experience that story one last time as a brand new game. So let's see. Let me check if let me check if I can, if I have played the Walking Dead final season, because என்னால நிஜமாவே I'm not able to tell if I played it or for some reason it got erased from my memory. Apart from that, thanks for watching. And if you want to explore the world of Fabletown and the characters from Wolf Among Us, these comics that you're seeing right now on screen are available. They are really good, so I highly recommend you go check them out. With that being said, Sunday's done. Have a good night's sleep. Drink some water. Bye. Bye. யாரோ ஸ்ட்ரீம்ல இருக்காங்க போல. இல்லைன்னா பார்த்துட்டு இருக்காங்க. I don't know. But anyways, thanks for joining the stream, guys. எக்ஸ்ட்ராஸ்ல என்ன இருக்குன்னு எதுக்கும் பார்க்கலாம். Okay, so these are the characters. These two characters have been missing for some reason. I don't know why. I'm curious, like, who this guy is. Grendel. Oh, okay. These guys were the most annoying characters throughout the game, man. Yeah, Snow White. Hey, I want to check on Bloody Mary. Where is she? Yeah, man. Yesterday's stream, if you have missed it, I do highly recommend you go watch, because this fight scene with Bloody Mary was so intense and it gave me nightmares yesterday, and the sound was creepy and her character design is completely creepy too. This is her the Bloody Mary form. And here we are, Big P Wolf, us, 8 feet tall wolf. Okay, guys, so thanks for joining the stream again. Good night. See you again soon. Bye bye.